joint runner-up Kelsey Browne and Shimona Nelson. And we'll start with Kelsey. She fought back from injury to put together an amazing season this year, voted MVP in 4 rounds, top 5 for goal assists and centre pass received. She's one of the stars of Suncorp Super Netball. Kelsey Browne, congratulations. Runners-up in the 2021 Collingwood Magpies Best and Fairest. You must be wrapped.
Yeah, that's I'm shocked and yeah, really excited. And it's nice to be online and see all of these faces again.
I think you're probably the only person that's shocked to have polled well in the Best and Fairest. You were voted MVP in 4 games. Did you get a sense that you were piecing together a really strong season?
To be honest, this season was all about, and I think it's been mentioned a couple of times, just returning from injury, finding a bit of confidence in my ability to play again after 2 pretty big years on the sidelines, and just sort of struggling with my body for a while. So this year has exceeded all expectations for me. I feel like what we started to put out there made it really easy for me to take my game to the next level. And yeah, I'm really excited to be feeling good in my body again, playing with this group of girls, and it exceeded all expectations, to be honest.
You mentioned it's been 2 sort of tough years of injury, and most people think you are just trying to get your body right to get back on court, but the mental side of it is really big as well. Can you talk us through how hard it was to regain that confidence just to get out there and play your natural style of netball and know that your body was going to hold up?
Yeah, I think it's probably the biggest part of it. Obviously, the physical side is huge, but no one really tells you what the mental side is going to be like. And I don't think you can understand it until maybe you've gone through it. But having gone through the knee reco, COVID, sort of making my rehab a little bit disjointed, and then going through another surgery at the end of last year, I did really question whether I was actually going to be able to play again. I couldn't run up until 5 weeks before the season. So as I said, the mental side has been massive, but I don't think that would have been possible without the support that I got from the club. They found the best people. I had amazing support around me, my teammates, the coaches. They were so patient with me throughout the whole thing. And I was just proud that I was able to go out there and play for them, and sort of give back to them what they gave to me in the confidence that they had to get me back out on court.
There was some real breakthrough performances as a whole for the group this year. Can you talk us through some of your highlights for season 2021?
I would say probably the Derby win was a pretty exciting one. It's always been a big tussle since I've been back at Collingwood against Vixens, and to beat them by 16 goals, I think really consolidated to us that we're a good contender to take out a finals berth or even reach a premiership game. But I think for me, the biggest game, and I've spoken to Richo and Kate about this, was the Firebirds game. I think it was down in Tassie. For me, it was just pure grit, determination. It took every single player in our team to get over the line there. And I think it was a massive turning point for us to have confidence that we'd be able to beat any team and that we can get through tough, tight contests. And I think we'd struggled to prove that to ourselves in matches before.
Yeah, it's shown plenty of promise for us to be excited about in season 2022, that's for sure. Now, you've escaped the Melbourne winter. You're up in Queensland. Can you talk us through what your off-season plans are?
Yeah, so I'm currently in the NRL bubble with my partner Ryan. They have one more round game to go and then heading into finals. So I've gone from the netball bubble into a football bubble, which I'm super grateful to be in Queensland. I'm very lucky. And then, head back home to Melbourne, I've been training a little bit up here, but start getting back on court. And I'm really excited for next year and moving forward with netball with a body that can actually handle the load.
We're really excited to see you get a clean run at it as well. Is there anyone you want to thank before we let you go?
I think I've touched on a few people, but obviously the Magpies fans and the sponsors. I think it's probably been tough to stick with us throughout a year that, you haven't been able to watch us at home or, see us do our thing in Melbourne. But we definitely felt the love from afar, and we're very grateful to have you guys around and sticking with us. I think to Kate and Richo, thank you for helping me take my game to another level and for being super patient with me. And yeah, I really appreciate you guys and the confidence that you've given me to get back out on court. The girls, I don't think we would have got through the hub without the personalities and the unique people that we have in our group. And like Jiva said, you guys have been my family for this whole year. So thank you for everything and being an amazing support. Yeah, and my family and my partner Ryan, again, having gone through 2 years of injury, I couldn't have got back out on court without their support and their love. So thank you to them. Yeah, I think that's it. My biggest one is obviously the support staff. Like I said, it was a grueling process to get me back out on court, but Adriana, Howler, who was at the club before this, Bianca giving me stats all the time, and Michelle for being my second mum. I really appreciate you guys, sorting me out and giving me confidence to get back out on court. So thank you to everyone. And yeah, super exciting year for the Pies.
An outstanding season on your behalf, Kelsey. Congratulations, runner-up in the 2021 Collingwood Magpies Best and Fairest, and your co-runner-up winner, of course, is one of the rising stars of Suncorp Super Netball and one of the most exciting players in the competition. 614 goals at 93%. That's an outstanding effort. Shimona Nelson, that's quite some season that you put together.
Yeah, I'll say that. But I think, as Kelsey said before, I think it was like mainly like the support around, like, for example, me and like changing my game and like being able to adjust to what's in front of me and just like being able to like have confidence in myself and also in my teammates.
You could see your confidence build across the season. What sparks that? Is it a form thing? Is it the connections with your teammates? What helped that confidence really build across 2021?
I think the confidence, it was built like through like the off-season work, so getting like the hard bits out and like working on each other's craft, having those combination build. And I think like just like cementing those combination and those trusts, I think that's what actually boosted my confidence. And I think I can say for the girls it boosted the same, because we know what our strengths are and we use that to our advantage.
And we saw that connection that you were building with Kelsey Browne across the season. You must love having someone with Kelsey's talents feeding you the ball week in, week out. She's one of the most talented players in the league in terms of feeds into the goal circle.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. But I can say like Kelsey and I, we actually worked on our combination and like what she wants from me and what I want from her. So I think, as I said before, we did the base work early so that during the game, I'm not worried about like, oh, should I post it here? Should Kelsey have passed the ball here? So I think like us, we actually worked on that before the season, even though she only had 5 weeks in. We actually took the time out to work on what was going to be our strength during the game.
And we've spoken about plenty of times the challenges of travelling non-stop throughout the COVID situation that was arising across the season. But was there a sense of the team coming together and building really tight-knit relationships when you put in that sort of environment and you have to just go on the fly with your teammates and travelling so much? Do you really build some strong bonds off the court?
I'll say definitely yes. Even though like the emotions may go up and down, we probably like you want to be alone, but we have such a strong bond where knowing that we can just probably call anyone at any time and they'll be there. Like for example, like for me, I'd probably call like Kate, who might have busy stuff doing with videos and Richo, but then she takes the time out to talk to me. I can like talk to Richo, Kelsey, Gabby, anyone. So like the relationship is there, and like we're not afraid to express how we feel. Like we can cry, we can shout, we like literally we express ourselves, because then and there we know like we're a family. So we don't really hold back on what we're feeling. So we just say it as it is, even though that's not good sometimes. We both get emotional on both sides, but at least we're aware of what you're going through and how we can help. So yeah.
It's a really beautiful way of describing the team, that you're like a family. Having that sort of foundation and relationships built so strongly must make you really excited for season 2022 and what you'll be able to put out on court as a family.
Oh, definitely. Like sometimes, like when you see like your teammate cry, there's no way there's not fire in your stomach. Like I get that a lot. Like for example, when Gabby hurt her finger on court, I was like, that's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna let my girl go down like that. So I was like, you get fired up from that. So I was like, there's a bit of mongrel in me. I was like, I'm gonna go out there and kill it. So like I treasure stuff like that. Like when you express your emotions, like I'll like go the extra miles for you. So, and I think that's what I value so much here at the club, where I feel like it's a family. So yeah, I'm actually fired up for 2022. So yeah.
I want to play with you. You sound like an amazing teammate. Is there anyone you want to thank, Shimona?
I definitely, first and foremost, I have to say thank you to my teammates and the coaches, because they've done it tough with us, and I cannot be more grateful for what they've done for us. I say we've had it tough, but we got through it. I'd also like to say thank you to our sponsors and also our members. It's been a tough time, but you've stuck it out with us, and yeah, I'll say thank you to my cats, but they're here all the time, so they're good. But yeah.
Shimona, we absolutely love watching you play in 2021. It was an outstanding season, and we can't wait to watch the amazing performances that you continue to put out in the black and white stripes. So congratulations to you and Kelsey Brown, our joint runner-up in the 2021 Collingwood Magpies Best and Fairest.
Thank you so much.